Hey guys, how's it going? It is KlaireeBerry here with the Bitcoin horoscope, the prediction for the, 13th through the 19th. And before we get started, we are going to look at last week's. On the 6th, we called up. We had positive, good energy just getting started. And then on the 7th, we thought it was more just up, but it did do kind of an up and then the down. So Wednesday didn't have much to go off of, so not surprising to have a V basically. And on, well, at least the 10th I had called sideways, and what happened was it was the peak, the up and then the down. So essentially it did just go sideways. I had on the 11th Sun square natal Uranus, and I had drawn out the up and down, but going up, and that is exactly what it was. A little volatile, but still headed its way right on up. Even Sunday, guys, last time I checked, we had a positive day, and we called for that with our Mars sextile Jupiter. And now it's time for a new week. So express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. So this is just, to me, the drumming speaks out. Drumming and dancing, people are drumming and dancing. That means they're steadily plodding along, keeping the beat, marching with the drumming band and getting somewhere, I think. So, yeah, let's look at this a little closer. The 13th, we have the Sun square natal Saturn. We did already talk about this. Not the best aspect there, of course. With the square and with just it being Saturn, but we also have the peak of Mars square natal Venus. So this is more of the energy of, making the best with what you have, doing, great things with what you do have. And even though we have a negative aspect, I feel like we're going to be able to overcome it and maybe push out for a good day with this second aspect there. And I think it might be kind of up and down on its way up, but still going in the general direction of up. So on the 14th, we have Sun sextile natal Neptune, and we also have, sorry about that, and we also have the peak of Mercury square natal Venus. So with these, yeah, it's going to be pretty good, pretty positive here. I mean, the first aspect is very, keep it small. It's maybe sideways, maybe I would have said down, but, and definitely see the planning vibe, into the next day. So more sideways energy there. Could be sideways or down, but I think with the wands, and I think it'll be just more negative. Anyway, that's just half the aspect. Mercury sextile natal Venus is more fun, I guess you could say, for Bitcoin. It's more of, growth and like abundance, leadership, taking charge. So I think that's going to be good, and that's more of a positive aspect that I think is balancing these out, to definitely be a little bit more of a good day. Pretty good day. Like I said, I think kind of wavy, enjoyable, maybe some ups and then some downs, but really should be on an upward track a little bit there at least. So the 15th, we have Mercury, more Mercury aspects here. Mercury conjunct Pluto. Now this is kind of a culmination of our theme, which we see as just this mental kind of buzzing, really, and kind of obviously there's some feeling behind it and some passion and a drive to get to a goal here. This energy, but the mental buzz is kind of the theme that we have. And, again, this could be a little bit of up and down. It could be some issues. It could be kind of a long road to go up. I'm seeing it either as most long sideways and going up, or like waiting, and then going up. So that'll be interesting on the 15th to see how that goes. But again, with the good buzzing and the good communication, I think that, people are going to be sharing the good news. People are going to be really considering it. When you have new people coming in, it just gets pretty exciting. So the 16th, we have the peak of Mars sextile natal Mercury for Bitcoin. This is I had it as a good day. Okay. So we don't actually usually get the death card coming through. I'm going to take one for the 17th as well. We don't have any aspects for the 17th, but this Mars sextile Mercury, I see nothing but goodness in that aspect. So I'm not sure, is our death card just saying this is life changing? Is it going to say there's going to be a huge dip and then we're going to go up? I honestly don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. But again, the aspect was good and good for the long term. So what you might see is that the day actually isn't that great, but the energy that it provides for the long term is a little bit better. Okay. So that's hard to say. I could see 17 being our V and kind of bouncing back after a good day. I don't know if people are still scared here. People are still really subdued. There may be something big happening this day. I mean, really, we'll just have to wait and see if there's something big that just outside, brings down the markets. But again, the long term, you guys see this planning, mental buzzing, kind of a theme here. So I don't think, just by what we have so far, this is not going to be the best week ever, but it's definitely good for the long term, at least it's kind of like almost short to long term. So the 18th and the 19th is when we come upon our full moon energy. Full moon in Gemini, depending on where you're at. Of course, different time zones. It's going to fall on different days. But we have our full moon in Gemini. And on the 18th, we have Mercury conjunct Mars. So there is, again, this mental buzz that I think is going to really come through, as a real buzz, I mean, when people are thinking and talking and communicating about Bitcoin, then yes, they're going to be also buying and, making the transactions. And the transactions are a part of the buzz too. So this is like just coming through as really, really stable. The 18th here might be really, really good. This is probably the best energy we felt for this whole week. And I think that the 18th is going to be absolutely amazing. I think that the 19th is not going to be that bad. Actually, on the 19th, I have just the general aspect of Sun sextile Jupiter. So this is success, and this is kind of a luck energy. But again, that's just going to be for everybody. So I really think this Mercury conjunct natal Mars is going to get the juices really flowing for people. And I think it's going to be people that are getting into Bitcoin for long term. I think kind of in some way, it's really going to be the smart thing to do right now this week, is to kind of get into Bitcoin if you haven't already. That's kind of the energy that's coming up. But again, this could come a little bit early. I mean, it is a Sunday, and it just feels like with the High Priest in reverse, it just seems like down to me. Or you have the peak, and that's like the 18th it goes up, and then the 19th it starts to come down. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what it's going to be. Even though I think it's going to be significant. I do think it's going to be a pretty good day there again on the 18th, depending on your time zones. So let's go ahead and just take the 20th and the 21st, because the 20th we do have just that general aspect of Mercury trine Uranus. So this is good for Bitcoin. Okay. If the 19 comes down, it's only for a little breather, because we have, this aspect, exciting, crazy Uranus, but this is specifically like in the tech world, in communications, in this exciting news buzzing around. So that might be pretty good. And again, maybe some of this sextile with the Sun and Jupiter is going to, shine down a little bit more. Not that a Sunday can't ever be good, because like I said, yesterday was good. And we called that. So for a couple of what we looked at anyway. So yeah, the 21st we have Sun sextile natal Venus, and that is also good success for the solstice. Get ready for the start of a great week next week. Again, this week, we'll see how it goes. 13th, you know, I think is a little bit up maybe, or the sideways kind of energy that we had, but probably up and then down and then up and then down and then in a little somewhat upward manner. The 14th, you know, could kind of be the same, a little bit up and down, slowly going up, but it could also, there's some sideways negative energy there with the 14th. We'll have to see how that plays out. The 15th should be starting to be pretty good. I think it's going to be kind of maybe that calm before we get some more energy in, because it is, you know, like, and it could be like, again, going down before the big up, or, you know, it could be a good day, but I think it'll be like sideways and then up, or long, slow up. 16th should be good. 17th, I think we said was good. Don't have any aspects. 18th, 19th, going to be great. Probably nothing to complain about there. Wherever we land on the 19th, I don't think it's going to be very low at all. And then turning around for 2 more great days, and then you have to stay tuned, hit the subscription bell and all of that to see what's going to happen after that. Thanks for all your support, sharing the videos, liking the videos. Comments are all so welcome. Thank you guys. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.